Alrighty, well ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome to you all here today for the auction at number 6 Brandon Court in Springvale South. On behalf of the vendors and Barry Plant Real Estate, who I proudly represent, I'll be your auctioneer today. My name is Tim Stickley. I'm the director of Barry Plant. Got a great team of salespeople here in our support. Jackson's been looking after the campaign along with me, done a wonderful job. I'm sure that you've all been really happy with his communication, with the information that he's provided you with. Very clear that there's people here with the express intentions of purchasing here today. There can only be one successful bidder, so I wish you all the very best. I'll do the best to facilitate it and make it fair for everyone involved, and obviously it'll be the most competitive person who wants to purchase the property that will be securing it here today. I'm assisted also by Ben, by E-Sharp, by Michael. If you've got any questions or require any assistance, they're just here to help you along, so don't hesitate to reach out to one of them if you would like some support as we go. So my intentions are to go through the documentation, the rules of auction for those of you that aren't familiar with it, go through the details of the property here, make a few comments, and then I'm going to hand over to you for your competition and bidding. So first and foremost, let's get the auction rules out of the way, and they outline that the auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that were made available for inspection before the start of the auction. The vendors have a reserve price. It's a very fair reserve price here today. As the auctioneer, I'll indicate bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids. It prohibits major disruptions by bidders, prohibits bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, provides fines for this conduct. The rules permit vendor bids, and the words I'll use during the auction to indicate I'm making a bid on behalf of the vendor are simply vendor bid, and by law only I, as the auctioneer, can make a vendor bid. And what that does is it gives absolute transparency and confidence for you as buyers that if anyone else is bidding here today, they're here with the same intention, and that is to purchase the property. In the absence of any bids, I'll simply state a price with vendor bid so you know where you need to be at or above if you're serious about buying here today. Hopefully I don't need to do that, but if required, I will do so as a guide for you. The auction rules also prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for the property once it has been knocked down to the successful bidder. So once I declare the property is sold, I cannot take late bids. So I always emphasise to work closely with me at that important part of the auction at the pointy end to ensure that you avoid disappointment. Let's have a look at the contracts. They've been on display. They outline the vendor and the land under offer as described in the Certificate of Title Volume 8973 Folio 026. Land together with improvements is known as 6 Brandon Court in Springvale South. It's being offered today with those things of a fixed and permanent nature as per the contracts. We're looking for a 10% deposit today, balance in either 30 or 60 days, whichever your preference may be. The vendor statement, it shows the land here today. We've got a very generous allotment of approximately 651 metres square as per the title. We're positioned in a general residential zone, which is fantastic, general residential zone. What you see around here, good, similar family homes, wonderful community area, not going to be overcrowded or overbuilt in a general residential zone. The easements are as per the title document, and they show that there is a water easement that does wrap around the property. So if you've had a look at that, it's pretty straightforward on the title documentation. The outgoings, they include the City of Dandenong and the water, and they come to a total of just south of $2,500 as per documentation. Again, all services are connected here at the property. There is a cultural heritage overlay as well I draw your attention to on the property. Really shouldn't impact it whatsoever unless you're looking to potentially develop the property further in years to come. Any questions whatsoever before I continue? No, it's all pretty straightforward. Well, let's have a look at the final rules of auction, and they state that subject to the reserve price, the highest bidder whose bid is accepted shall be the purchaser. And most importantly to be aware of as well with auctions is that if the property is passed in below the vendor's reserve price, the vendor will first negotiate with the highest bidder for the purchase of the property. So in the situation where when we don't hit the reserve and I do pass it in, the person holding that highest bid will have that exclusive right to come inside to secure the property at the vendor's reserve price ahead of all other buyers. So often at auctions, I've seen situations where after the auction, it seems everybody wants to negotiate. At that point in time, I'd suggest to you it may be too late. So it's really important to not just think, oh, well, if we're not at reserve price, we'll hold back. We'll just chat with the agent after the auction. You may lose that opportunity, and the buyer who has secured the opportunity could secure it before you have a chance to chat any further. So they're the rules. That's the documentation that's been on display. Some comments about the property. The first comment that I would make is just how quiet it is here. Unless I'm blabbing on, The serenity is amazing. So I apologise for taking the serenity away this morning, but it's a beautiful position, bowl of the court, fantastic family living, beautiful community area. We're back onto Spring Park there. So from that beautiful decked area out the back, you can sit there and just absorb those views and really feel like you're more in a rural setting than in a residential setting. Beautiful wide driveway, really unlocks the backyard. That's a key feature for me here today. So location first and foremost, quick access to schools, to primaries, to shops, to temples, to parkland. It's all around you. We move on to the property, and then what have we got? We've got a beautifully maintained and revitalised home in every way. Rendered, great aluminium windows, good guttering. You step inside, you've got that seamless hybrid flooring that flows throughout all the living areas. Beautifully updated bathroom, freshly carpeted bedrooms. It just sparkles and shines. It's ready to move straight into and enjoy. Ducted heating, split system, air conditioning, and as I said, with the driveway and the width there, unlocks incredibly for a family that might have jet skis or trailers or boats or whatever it may be. With the carport behind the garage, enormous garage, ticks so many boxes. Whether you're looking to buy to live in, whether you're looking to invest, this is a really good opportunity. So I'm going to hand over to you now for your competition and bidding here at 6 Brandon Court. I'm in your hands, here to facilitate, get me underway. Who'd like to get me started with a bid? You got a bid to buy? $650. $650 the bid. Welcome and all the very best here today. At $650 the bid, we're starting a little on the low side here today, but I'll take the $650 and look for a rise of $50,000 at this stage, or nominate a higher price if you like. 700,000 I have. What about 50? Straight back strong. 700 the bid for the first call over here at $700,000. 750 can I say? At $700,000 once. At 700. 720, just a 50 at the moment. We're a little on the light side just now. I'll have to come back to you later otherwise. What do you think? Let's just get to the business end of this auction. Let's play ball. 700,000, can I say 750? What do you think? Can break it down to lower bids in a little while. 700,000, 750, can I say? Anyone else join me for a 750? 700 the bid. Let's go with your 720 then. At 720, back to you. First opportunity. What about 750? At 720, 50 with a nod. Yeah, at 750 I have now. 20 if you like. At 750 the bid. At $750,000 once. At $750,000 twice. At 750,000, no late bids or offers.
780.
80 the bid now at 780,000. Be the first to 800 with a nod if you like. At $780,000, 800 it is now. Back to you across there and in front of me here. At $800,000 the bid. At $800,000 once. At $800,000 twice. 810. Let's go in tens. Keep things moving along. 20 if you like. 810 the bid. Holding the bid here against you there. $810,000 I have. $810,000, 20 with a nod now. At 820, the sale draws closer. At 820, I have, it's against you, fairly bid and offered here. 20 the bid, 30 anywhere. Once at $820,000, 30 now. At 830, be first to 850 maybe. 830 the bid, 10 or 20, nominate your rise. At $830,000, I have. At $830,000, here we go. First. 35, okay, 35. Go long, go strong. Make your intentions clear. 40 now with a quick bid there. Good way to buy. At $840,000 I have. At 840 the bid. At $840,000 once.
845.
845 now. 845, 850 can I say? At 845, new buyer in, 4 in it at the moment. Join in any time. At 845 for the first call. 50 the bid. 850 I have. 850, another 5 if you like, get you back on top at $855,000. Once, twice, 55 to bid. We're selling, ladies and gentlemen. We're on the market, 60 now. At 860, make no mistake, the property will be sold. $860,000, 10 to be a good bid right now. I'll take 5 if you like. 860 the bid for the first call. 860 for the second call. No late bids. Last call, 865 now. 70 can I say? 865 I have. At $865,000. 870 to get you back on top. No late bids. $865,000. Great location. Good family living. 865 once. at $865,000 twice. We've definitely done there, Ben. Across the front here, out, 865 at 865. Can I say, I'll tell you what, I'll make it 2. Make it ever so much easier for you. At 865, 2 if you like. At $865,000 the bid. At $865,000, we are selling. 3 more calls. When the gavel hits the contract, the property will be sold. Just need confirmation that I can sell over here at 865. Looks like we're done, silent and finished. Definitely out. First call, $865,000. The second call at $865,000. Third and final call at $865,000. No late bids. Property is going. We're definitely out there, Jackson. Good try at $865,000. Thank you very much for your bidding here today. Property is going and it is sold. Congratulations. Well done. Welcome to the neighbourhood. Thanks very much for attending the auction here today. Have a great Saturday.